When Zhang Taotao charged at enemy team's mage, the archer of enemy team shot 3 aura arrows at her. Zhang Taotao was in mid-air, so there was no way she could dodge the arrows. Instead, she used her shield to defend. Zhang Taotao again used the charge skill and targeted other members of enemy team. The hunters of enemy team were too shocked by Team Lin's attacks. They didn't understand how Zhang Taotao and Yi were so aggressive. Enemy team's knight fell back to join her team. Their mage told everyone to move out of their way. She was going to use her strong fire magic to attack Zhang Taotao. She completely forgot about other members of Team Lin. Enemy team's knight told her mage to be careful of the enemy's assassin. The archer of enemy team used his Hawkeye to lock Yi's location, but little did he know that Yi had already reached their mage. When Yi pointed her hell dagger at enemy team's mage, the mage got too scared and stopped chanting the fire spell. Yi then hit the mage's waist and neck with her hell dagger. In the game, if one gets hit by the other team's hunter, they get eliminated. Enemy team's mage was hit by Yi, so she was eliminated. She was teleported out of the arena. The mage was very angry, and seeing her, enemy team's knight was also very angry. Yi and Zhang Taotao's duo was single-handedly dominating this fight. Yi used her fatal strike skill to eliminate enemy team's healer first, and after that, Zhang Taotao used the charge skill to eliminate the archer. Seeing enemy team's performance, Lin was very disappointed. His opponents had way too little battle experience. They probably never fought with other professionals before. There was no need for Lin to act. The audience watching this was very surprised that Lin, the Necromancer, didn't even move. They were amazed that Lin's team was able to win even when it was 4 against 1. In front of them, enemy team's hunter looked like newbies. To the audience, it looked like Lin's team got used to fighting dungeons. Also, they first eliminated enemy team's damage dealer mage at the start, and within a few minutes, Yi and Zhang Taotao eliminated all the hunters of enemy team. Yi and the others were very proud of themselves. Seeing them, Lin was also very happy for them. Zhang Taotao knows that their opponents in the future will definitely be stronger. She told Lin that they can only rely on him in the future. Lin also understands it and told her not to worry. Then on the second day, on the second round of battles, this time the enemy team has a level 29 Summoner, level 28 Shillian Elder, level 28 Elemental Mega, level 29 Prophet, and their leader was a level 29 Gladiator. The Gladiator left seeing Lin's team, saying they are all at the beginning of level 20s, and the highest is only level 27. Did their opponents forfeit the previous round? Then the enemy team's summoner summoned Shadow Beasts. Yi was shocked to see Shadow Beasts, Shadow Summoners, who are perfect opponents for assassins. Seeing the matchup, Zhang Taotao understands that this match won't be easy. With the bell ring, the match began. From the start, the enemy team's elemental mage cast a large magic barrier around his team members, and their leader, the Gladiator, was in front of the attack. When the match began, from the barrier, the enemy hunters got ready to attack. Yi, who was very effective in the previous match, was unable to move freely because the enemy team's summoner attached the Shadow Beasts to her. Yi knows that Shadow Beasts are the assassins of summoned beasts. Not only can they use stealth, but they can also see through it. If she moves, the opponents will move with her and bind her quickly. Worried, Miao Yu asks Zhang Taotao that since the opponents have no knight, then they can only attack and not defend. Because of this, their battle strategy is ineffective. Miao Yu asks her what they should do. Zhang Taotao tells her that they can only improvise now. Well, from behind, Lin was just watching the match, doing nothing. Seeing this, the Gladiator gets confused, thinking is the Necromancer not going to act. He thought Lin is looking down on them. The Gladiator gets angry when he thinks the opponent is looking down on him. He releases his aura and gets ready to strike. Seeing him, Zhang Taotao understands that he is going to make a big move. She shouted, telling everyone to disperse. Miao Yu and Duan Gao moved out of the Gladiator's aura strike attack, and Zhang Taotao tries to defend using her shield. But the force of the Gladiator's attack was very powerful. Even Zhang Taotao admits that this is a powerful skill, and before she could get ready, the Gladiator gets very close to her. He uses his long sword to attack Zhang Taotao's shield with full power. Now, on the other hand, Yi was still struggling with the Shadow Beast. She was constantly attacking the Shadow Beast, but its summoner master was healing it. Yi was bound by the Shadow Beast and can't escape it. While Miao Yu was healing Yi and Zhang Taotao, suddenly the enemy team's elemental mage attacked her with a fireball. Seeing this, Duan Gao came to her rescue. He pushed Miao Yu out and got hit by the fireball. Seeing this, Miao Yu was shocked. Duan Gao told her that he was all right. Since she was the team's healer, nothing must happen to her. Duan Gao got eliminated first. When he was teleported out of the arena, he told Miao Yu that Jiang Tao Tao and Yi Yi were both bound, so Miao Yu must hold on. He told her that. But within a few seconds, Miao Yu also got eliminated. She was very embarrassed and said sorry to Duan Gao. The gladiator, who was fighting Jiang Tao Tao, told her that it was already over for her supports. She should admit defeat. He laughed, saying although Jiang Tao Tao wouldn't die here, she could still feel pain from her injuries. Well, at that moment, the gladiator was a little distracted. Taking this opportunity, Jiang Tao Tao slipped off and went to attack other enemy hunters. But even before she could reach them, the enemy's elemental mage attacked her using the flame repulsion ring spell. His attack directly hit Jiang Tao Tao, and she went flying. She didn't get eliminated as she was using her shield to deflect the attack's power, but she was pushed all the way back to Lin. By now, Jiang Tao Tao understood that she could not continue fighting like this. She asked Lin to join the fight. Hearing that, Lin smiled, telling her to leave everything to him. Jiang Tao Tao and Yi Yi were the only ones left besides Lin from their party. Lin told them to take a break, saying it'll be over soon. Hearing that, Yi Yi and Jiang Tao Tao left the arena on their own. Seeing that Lin, the Necromancer, is finally going to act, all the audience got very excited. Well, it was a normal reaction because they could finally see just how powerful Lin is, who didn't even fight in the first match. But some were doubting that no matter how powerful he might be, he can't win against 5 by himself. The gladiator whose team was dominating this fight till now was very confident. He asked Lin that since his teammates have all surrendered and he is the last one left, is he still trying to turn the situation around? Isn't he belittling them a little too much? Well, Lin, a man of few words, didn't answer with words, but with his actions. He raised his hand and summoned his skeleton mage. The ground around Lin got covered in green flames, and from it, one skeleton mage answered Lin's call. The enemy team's level 29 summoner got excited to see undead summons. When he realized that Lin is a summoner too, he got more confused, thinking why did he choose to act only after all his teammates lost. Currently, silver-grade skeleton mages are at level 27, same as Lin. They have 2,700 average strength, agility, and constitution. Their spirit, which is most important for mages, is 10,000. When the skeleton mage came out, it immediately attacked the gladiator and his party with the Blizzard Storm spell. The gladiator was so confident that he didn't even defend himself, thinking his party would heal him. Little did he know that Lin's skeleton mage's spells are very powerful. When he was heavily injured, he asked his party healer to quickly heal him, but no one healed him, and he fell on the ground, bleeding all over. He looked back to ask where the healing was, but what he saw was very terrifying. All his party members had already been eliminated. The gladiator was too shocked. He couldn't believe that one skill killed everyone instantly. He was unable to understand what exactly that summon was. Gladiator's teammates who got eliminated and were teleported outside were still confused about what just happened. Why did they get sent out of the match? The only thing they remembered is that they were attacked by the opponent's summon. Now, in the arena, only Gladiator and Lin were standing. But the difference was very clear. On one side was Lin, who was completely fine and full of energy, and on the other side was Gladiator, who was seriously injured and unable to even move after getting hit by the skeleton mage's Blizzard Storm spell. Then, without wasting time, the skeleton mage again attacked Gladiator with Blizzard Storm. Gladiator froze on the spot and got eliminated. The whole audience jumped from their seats in excitement, asking, "This is the summon of a Necromancer?" This match was awesome because Lin's one skill one-shotted the entire enemy team. People started shouting, saying, "No wonder Lin didn't act yesterday. If he did, there would be nothing left for his teammates to do." Some people were asking, "Didn't Lin participate in the individual competition? How did he do there?" Now, everyone is wondering how to fight with him. Not only the audience, but Lin's own teammates were very amazed to see the fight. Jiang Tao Tao told others that she thinks that for the next match, they should let Junior Lin fight immediately because this is the extent of their abilities. Miao Yu said she agrees with Sister Tao. Then, on the third day of the tournament, Lin joins the fight from the start, as Jiang Tao Tao said yesterday. Today, their opponents were also from the Xiajing Academy and knew Lin. One guy from the enemy team asked his leader what they should do because their opponent is the great god Lin. The enemy team's leader asked him what he meant by that. Did he forget who carried them through the Tyrant Desert dungeon? The leader asked him if he is even worthy of fighting the great god Lin. That guy laughed in embarrassment. Then, all of them greeted Lin, saying, "Great god Lin, goodbye." They wished him luck for becoming champion and announced that they admit defeat. Lin was confused and dumbfounded because he didn't expect this to happen. Duangao was shocked at what just happened, asking why they're so direct. Yi couldn't stop laughing at the situation, saying these people are quite aware. Zhang Taotao explained to Duangao that they're all from the same academy, so how could they not recognize Junior Lin? People in the audience were very shocked to see that they surrendered just like that. Some asked if they could even do that. Some commented that this isn't a competition at all. A guy explained to others that